Hey guys. Well, in this video, we're sitting in front of a gated community called Montecito in Satellite Beach, Florida. And why are we here? We're here because when I still lived in New Jersey and when I was looking at places to live, I looked at this area, the Montecito. At that time, it was like 2009 or 2010. We were still coming out of the housing crisis, and I found a foreclosure for sale in this community for about $170,000. Now it's probably worth around $300,000 10 years later. And I looked at Satellite Beach because it's a quiet, peaceful community. It's the central east coast of Florida. It's right next to an Air Force base, Patrick Air Force. And I just like the feel of it. But after I've been in Florida for a couple years, I actually prefer to be a little bit more South Florida. Again, this is central east coast of Florida. This is about an hour and a half away from Orlando, 2 hours north of Miami. But this gated community is a townhome community. It does have some single family also. And I just want to take you around the surrounding area because I was taking a drive as I was pushing myself to explore Florida, get outside of my 60-mile radius, and share with you some videos. There's nothing like Florida landscaping, palm trees, decorated for Christmas time. It's nothing like, we just got past Christmas as I make this video. It's like the day after Christmas 2020. I don't know when you'll watch this, but palm trees never go out of style. It's a cold front in Florida. It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I hate snow. I hate the four seasons. If you ever want to move to Florida, the biggest lie someone will tell you that has a non-adaptive mind is, oh, I love the four seasons. The four seasons suck. And usually everyone who tells me they love the four seasons, they're highly depressed. They're not in shape physically, mentally, emotionally, and they're just too damn lazy to move and adapt. But that's my opinion, my experience, and I'm going to share it because it's my channel, okay? Like I always tell people, guys, when you create your own channel or when you create your own life, people got two choices. Either get on board or go do something else because your life. That's why I got to live below your means, okay? But we're traveling out east, and right across this community is a beach park, High Tower Beach Park. To the right is the Satellite Beach High School. And what I heard is the Satellite Beach High School is a good public school. It's a nice area. I mean, a lot of people, you could come here and you can raise your family and you'd be fine. Now, they expanded the Montecito homes. They're starting now in the high 200s, like 300,000. See, this is the expansion area. We're in a boom time right now here in Florida. In end of 2020, they're building like crazy because the coronavirus got everyone quarantining with all the bailouts. Even people unemployed making more money than most people, making more money than they did when they're working. Now, some people are struggling, and if you're struggling, I'm sorry. I've been there myself, but that's the reality of where we're at. Times are highly inflated, and house prices are inflated, and it's crazy. But these are the homes here, and at the time when I was looking, the HOA fee was around $200 a month. They have a beautiful clubhouse, gorgeous pool. You have to pay your own utilities. Property taxes, I was looking at one of the smallest ones in here. Property taxes were like, I don't know, $2,000 for the one I was looking at. They're probably double now. And these are the townhome sections. There are single family homes. Again, we're right up the street from the Atlantic Ocean. And would I still buy property in Satellite Beach, Florida? Probably not. Not because I don't like the area, but because I like to be a little bit further south in Florida. And that's why. But as a nomad, I have the luxury to just be wherever I want that day. But even as a nomad, I have to push myself sometimes outside of my comfort zone. And Satellite Beach, right in between Melbourne Beach and just south of Cocoa Beach. Here's a street in the community. I like the Spanish decor, like the architecture. That's what kind of attracted me to this area originally. Which, you got tile roofs. This is an upper middle class community. You probably have some retirees, some long-term residents, some seasonal residents. Yeah, that's pretty much what you got a mix of. But I would say upper class, upper middle class, not rich, not poor, upper middle class. Quiet, peaceful community. Your neighbors are, right on top of each other in one sense. Across the pond, there's single families. The road ends here, though. Well, we'll take a look at the one I was looking at. I wonder how it's doing. Forgive me, we're going into the sun, but we'll turn around from that. Yeah, maybe if I take this road, I can get you to the single families, guys walking his dog. So this is a dog-friendly community. At that time, I think my dog was still alive, God rest her soul, and I was looking for a dog-friendly community. That's one thing. If it has an HOA, you always got to check. I probably will never get another dog the rest of my life, but that lady's dressed up as Santa Claus. Oh, there's a cute little MILF there to the left. She's married, though. Yeah, I don't want to live that life. Some people, they like being married. I like being single. I do whatever I want. I want to be in Satellite Beach today, I'm in Satellite Beach. Tomorrow I want to be in Miami, I'm in Miami. You can't do that if you're married. So you got to pick and choose your poison. Yeah. So straight ahead, not this. Well, I looked at this one too, but the one with this black car, it's like a small little. It's one of the smaller little ones that was 191 Montecito Drive. It was one of the small little ones that is like a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. It was very nice, and I almost bought that. Do I regret not buying it? Again, no. Because I want to be a little bit further south, but I would have made money. And, I don't know. This isn't, I wouldn't be mad at owning property here because it's a nice community. Look at this clubhouse, $1 million clubhouse. Pool's gorgeous, and I could have got that for almost $150,000. I would have doubled my money in 7 years. But I would have had to pay property taxes, maintenance. I probably wouldn't have explored Florida the way I explored. So everything has a reason. And, but it's a nice community. There's, again, a gorgeous pool behind there. I'll take you to the single family section. Yeah, if you were interested in the central part of Florida, East Coast, I would definitely recommend Satellite Beach. I like this area. It's not as vibrant as Southeast Florida, but it's got a lot to offer. Now, these single family homes, they were starting at $300,000 7 years ago. Now they're probably starting at $400,000 or $500,000. Look at these homes. These are nice. Upper middle class here, no doubt. People who made their money in the northern states, they come down here and they retire. I would doubt very few people were brought up in this area of Florida, made that amount of money and live here. The money comes from out of state. People retired here. Very few people who bought property here, I would think, were born and raised in Florida. Very few. It's the reality of Florida. Florida is a transient state, and especially now with the coronavirus, where a lot of people, not all, a lot of people can work remotely. Why not live in Florida? Pay no state income tax, and, take a vacation during hurricane season. Look at the beautiful homes. Beautiful landscaping. At one time, this community, I think, was a little bit in trouble because there were so many foreclosures, and they were just building this first phase. This was like phase 1 on this side. Now they're doing like phase 2 or 3. In Florida, you'll often hear communities say this is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. That means that during the development process, they built the phase 1. They had to get a certain percentage sold, and then they build out phase 2. The developer probably takes on loans per phase, right? Everything in life is built through small increments. Even big things, whether skyscrapers or communities, are built through small increments. If you have a big goal, break it down to small steps. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, etc. So this area now, phase 1 is probably completely sold. There's probably some resales, but there's no homes that have never been occupied. And there's definitely, there's no foreclosures. This area is all high end now. And now, like I said, times are inflated, stock market's high, even with high unemployment. And they put a freeze on evictions. I think in Florida, though, that stopped a couple months ago. But there's not destitute people like there was 7 years ago. At least a certain amount. If you're destitute, then, you're in pain, and I understand that. I've been on both sides of the coin. And that's why I'm so conscious now to live below my means, because I understand. But guys, look, you got to go after your life. If you don't work, your dreams don't work. The more you help yourself, other people want to help you. The less you help yourself, the less people want to help you, the bitter and the nastier you get. It's an algorithm. The algorithm is the more effort you put into your life, usually the better it gets. The less, the worse it gets. And you can fight it, but all you're fighting is a natural rhythm of life. So you get to a certain point, like, why am I fighting myself? And then something clicks in your mind. You say, you know what? I'm going to change my life. I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to take that job. I'm going to pay off my debt. I'm going to build up my savings. And I'm going to sacrifice and live below my means. And some people, that switch never comes on. And they just become political junkies. They blame everyone. And, there's some bad circumstances in life, no doubt. These were the gates that we started in. Now I should be able to get out, because I don't think I need an access code to get out. Nope. So as we leave Montecito Drive in Satellite Beach, well, I want to take up the street to Hightower Park, Beach Park. You see it right, you're 5-minute walk from the Atlantic Ocean. I got to be by the ocean, guys, till the day I die. Why? Because to me, if you're not by the ocean, you're in Orlando. And I don't like Disney World, God. I don't even like Mickey Mouse. I don't like the drawing of Mickey Mouse. I don't like the colors of Mickey Mouse, like the red, black. Now I like tropical colors. I like tropical starburst. I like flamingo pink. I like a turquoise blue, canary yellow. Okay, Easter colors. Okay. Now in Central Florida, it's not really that vibe. Okay, that's why you gotta go Southeast Florida. But it's still a nice area. Person in front of me is from Georgia. Yeah, again, this is seasonal residence in a lot of these people still. They probably developed this land to the right too. I know we're in the sun, so it may be hard to see, but this area used to be all areas for Army bases for the Patrick Air Force. This was all like Air Force bases. All that cleared land to the left. I remember even when I came 4 years ago, it was all subsidized like military bases for airmen, airwomen. Now, it's going to be capitalism. It's going to be all high-end houses for upper middle class. Where are the people in the Navy going to live? Guys, we're flying drones now. You don't need as many pilots. This ain't Top Gun. This damn CyberX, man. Shit. This is Hightower Beach Park. Very nice beach park. Got public bathrooms here. Up that ramp is the Atlantic Ocean. Very nice, quiet, scenic beach. Nice for surfing, etc. And this is just another perspective that I hope it helps you. And I hope you get some inspiration. If it does inspire you, if you want to support the channel, click that blue join button. Watch my playlist. And I thank everyone who is a member. I thank everyone who watches my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.